Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're having a great day today. For today's video, I'll be making a dish that you can easily make while doing other house chores or errands. Our dish for today is pork roast with mushroom gravy. Our ingredients: olive oil, pork loin. I'm using a bigger size pork loin because I have some guests coming today. We're also going to need black pepper, salt, paprika, ground garlic, mushroom that I already washed. Some people don't wash their mushroom, but I rather wash mine because I don't want any dirt on it. We're also going to need 1 beef bouillon and soy sauce. We're also going to need fennel seed and flour. Let's start cooking. I put olive oil in our baking dish before I put the pork loin, so that the pork loin will not stick on our baking dish. Then, we'll put all the spices evenly on top of the pork loin. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of ground garlic, 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds that we're going to crush before putting it on top of the pork loin. Then we'll put 1 tablespoon of olive oil on top before baking it. We will set the oven temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We will check it after 45 minutes. This usually cook for 1.5 hours or so. It depends how thawed your pork loin is. If it's frozen, it will take more hours. But since our pork loin is fully thawed, it will only take 1.5 hours to cook this. While our pork loin is in the oven, we'll prepare our mushroom. We'll cut the edges that look dirty and then we'll slice the mushroom thinly. Here's the fun part. Instead of sauteing it, we will bake it too with a separate baking dish in the oven to save us more work and energy. While the pork loin is cooking, our mushroom is doing the same. Now, we'll add 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the mushroom and 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Then, it's ready to put it in the oven. After 45 minutes, here's how our pork loin looks like. What I need to do now is baste it, meaning I need to put the juice that's in the dish back to the pork loin. This is a very important step. You must do this for 2 reasons. It will keep the meat from drying out, and the other reason, it will keep the flavor to our meat. After another 30 minutes, I did the same method, basting the meat. Then, I also took the mushroom out to stir it. Then, I put both back in the oven. After a total of 1.5 hours, our meat is done. What I did, I took it out of the baking dish temporarily so I can get all the juice that's in the baking dish to start our gravy. Then, I put back the meat in the baking dish that's still hot to let it sit and cook a little bit more. By the way, when I checked my meat thermometer, the temperature of it is about 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what I want for this particular meat. It's medium rare. You'll ask why. Pork loin don't have a lot of fat. If you cook it well done, it will dry out. Cooking it medium rare will make the meat juicy. Now we'll add 1/2 stick of butter. We already took out the mushroom. Our butter is almost melted, so we're ready to put the mushroom. Then, we'll stir it all together. We'll add 3 tablespoons of flour. Then, we'll mix it all together. I also added 1 beef bouillon. Then, I'm going to put 1.5 cup of water. Stir it again. Also add tablespoon of black pepper, teaspoon of soy sauce for flavor, Stir it well. Make sure that your stove temperature is in medium heat. Now we'll add a tablespoon of cornstarch with water to thicken up our gravy. Cornstarch is optional. If you're okay with your gravy being a little bit thin, you can skip this procedure. Looks like our gravy is thickened up. We're ready to eat. I added rice for sides, but you can use mashed potato, green beans, or any kind of sides you think of. It's delicious. Hope you like it.